In my previous video I fixed the rear spoiler on my 2011 Audi TTS Black Edition. Oh my word, so it was just a faulty wire. If you haven't seen that video, I'll stick a link in the top corner, go check that one out. But now in this video I'm going to replace that rear wing with a fixed wing. Yes, I know, I could have just left the spoiler broken and I could have just pushed it down and put the fixed wing, but I'd like the car to be fully working before I start doing any mods to it. To install a fixed wing on this car, that means I'm going to have to code out the active wing that Audi provide on this car, and I'm going to use VCDS to do that, and I'm going to show you how to do that later on in the video. So now let's take a look at the fixed wing that I have bought. And here it is, yes, it's a full carbon fibre TTRS replica spoiler. And yes, it is a Chinese special, but I mean, just look at it, it looks beautiful. So in this kit comes a little bit of tape and 4 of these bolts. Now, these holes look a bit rough, so what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to try these bolts in the holes, just make sure that they're going correctly. Right, so the way I've thought of doing this is to get my wing clamped into a position on the original wing of exactly where I want it. So I'm just going to use a tape measure just to check. Once the wing is in the position I want it in, I'm now going to use a felt marker to mark around the mounting bracket. Now we've got this marked up, we can now take this inside for the next stage. So the next stage is to use this tape to mask off this area here, and hopefully we can then peel this off in one go and use it as a template to lay on over where I've made the marks over there. We can then use a pick to poke through the centre of the hole. So we can now peel this off in one go. Now we have the template for the left hand side. So now we can apply it to the wing and push through and just make a mark where those holes were. And there we have it, that hole and that hole will need drilling out. So I'm going to do the same on the other side and then we'll get to drilling. And now the scary bit, it's drilling time. And now just tidy up the edges with a file. Right, test fit time then guys. So I've got the bolts and let's see if we get through these holes. Lift this one on, just leave the other clamp on for the moment. So next stage now is to remove this wing and get some of that double-sided tape and put that on, and then we can do final fitments. I have to clean up my marker pen marks on the rear wing. And that's all we're going to need. Now this is on just a little bit of extra adhesion because those bolts are going to be strong enough to hold this on. This weighs nothing. Let's get it fitted. And now the wing is fitted, that brings us on to this part of the video where we need VCDS and do a rear wing delete on this car. And yes, I can hear a big lot of you guys say you don't need to buy VCDS, you can use Carly, you can use OBD11, etc, etc to program your car. Yes, you can. And them tools are great, don't get me wrong, but what I found with things like Carly, they have a yearly subscription and it's quite expensive. And sometimes certain things you want to do, you have to buy things like tokens and things like that with those. And, you know, it can all add up and cost you more money. With VCDS, you buy the interface, the software is free, and you can pay for whichever type of interface you want, 4, 10 or unlimited VINs, and you can just use this to your heart's content, and there's no extra costs for that. VCDS also has an amazing support network. I've used them recently, and as some of you might know, they upgraded me to unlimited VINs just because I was using their products, which I thought was fantastic. So once again, thank Rostec for doing that for me. Anyway, let me show you how we're going to code out the active wing. Right, so within VCDS, we go to select the control module, and we're looking at 09 Central Electronics. We're now going to coding and long coding helper. Now in this, go to byte 10, and we can see at bit 3 there we've got rear spoiler installed. So let's untick that, close this screen and hit the do it button. Coding has been accepted via VCDS, so we can OK that now and come out of that controller. So that's it done, as simple as that. And to prove that it's done, if you now try and operate the spoiler switch within the car, it shouldn't work. Let me show you. So ignition switched on, spoiler switch, there we go, doesn't do anything, it's totally disabled. So you can use this same mod if you're having problems with your original spoiler, but don't forget, you must put the spoiler in the up mode before you disable it. So you might have to force it up if it's having problems, then you can disable it. Don't leave it in the down mode. That spoiler is there for safety. When you go above a certain miles per hour, it needs that airflow to push the back of the car down to keep grip. Now that's all done, let's go outside and let me show you what this spoiler looks like. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing my Audi TTS with a carbon fibre rear spoiler. So that's it guys, hope you enjoyed that. I'm really looking forward to driving this car with that new spoiler on. It looks absolutely awesome. If you did enjoy this, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It helps with my analytics and helps me to create more videos like this just for you guys. Until the next time, stay safe.